I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Welcome to today's CT Style Express. The pandemic has had a tremendous effect on all of us, impacting everything from our physical to mental health. To address this, The Connection is now offering mental health response training for business leaders and managers across the state. Here with more is the nonprofit's Deputy Chief of Business Development, Jessica Smith. And at any point throughout this interview, you can scan the QR code at the bottom right of the screen to learn more. Jessica, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Natasha. I'm happy to be here.
So this is an important topic. Before we dive into what you offer, can you elaborate on the lingering effects of the pandemic in the workforce?
Sure, no problem. What we're seeing when we're working with our partners is that there's really this overwhelming need to respond to some major workforce challenges that they're experiencing, specifically in the area of mental health and addiction. As you mentioned, the pandemic had this huge effect on all of us. And right now, organizations are seeing that impact in their employees that are struggling with unprecedented rates of mental health and addiction. And that's showing up for organizations in absenteeism, burnout, and low morale overall.
And now you have something at The Connection called the Institute for Innovative Practice. Can you tell us about this?
Yeah, so our Institute for Innovative Practice really just offers professional development, training, and consultation using the knowledge and resources that we've amassed over the last 50 years since we've been in business. And we offer that to other organizations to help them thrive as well.
And what are the current training needs that you are aware of that you hope to help organizations with?
So right now, the focus is really on this session that we're offering. It's a real response to what we've heard. It's really important for us to keep the Institute as mission driven as The Connection is. And so when we work with our partners and we hear this workforce development need, we've created this session called Mental Health Response Training that's going to offer leaders at every level of an organization the skills to recognize the early signs of mental health and addiction needs in their employees, so that they can create a very comprehensive and compassionate response. And then employees will get the help that they need.
And now if someone may be watching this and they think this could apply to their business, what are some of the early signs that someone may need help?
So usually it's showing up in terms of difficulty with engagement in whatever they're doing, right? So you're not seeing the same level of productivity. You're not seeing the same level of engagement with a team, perhaps. Maybe numbers are slipping. They're seeing morale. They're seeing low morale in particular, absenteeism. They're seeing maybe a lack of steadfast commitment to the work that they're doing. But what that can show up at, it's irritability. There can be lack of focus. There can be conflict within a team. And so I think that people are thinking, oh, COVID had an impact and we're not stable yet. And what we're hearing is when they scratch the surface, it's really mental health and addiction needs that are going unmet because they want to look the other way. And we wanted to create something that's accessible so employers can see those early signs and do something about it quickly, as opposed to that slippery slope that's happening with teams and organizations.
Absolutely, so important. And I know you do have some upcoming events and upcoming new developments that you would like to talk about. Can you tell us about those as well?
Yes, we'd just love for folks to go and check out our website at www.theconnectioninc.org. Our new fall/winter catalog is up, and there are a lot of new exciting offerings there as well.
All right, Jessica Smith from The Connection. Great information as always. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Natasha.
And once again, that website is theconnectioninc.org. Thank you for joining us for today's CT Style Express. I'm Natasha Lubchenko. We'll catch you right back here tomorrow.